Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be looking at. Well, wherever I'm looking, just know I'm trying to look at the camera so it won't look awkward, but I can't figure it out at this point. I'm glad you guys decided to tune into this video. I did the goddess locks, and I was trying to kind of go off of the Megan Good look, the ombre, and I enjoyed the process as well as I got irritated by it because I was ready for it to be over, and of course I ran out of hair. But anyhow, I'm going to show you guys how I did it over locks. Yes, I am 9-month locked, well, almost 9 months on the 24th. And I love being able to do everything with my hair. I know people thought that I would be limited because I have locks. No, honey, if you know what you're doing, you can do it. Or if you find a stylist that knows what they're doing, they can do it for you. Like I eventually want to sew in. I'm not that great at sew-ins, and I want to find somebody who is able to do that for me eventually. But anyhow, I'm going to show you guys just a little clip of how I got this, achieved this look. I definitely am in love with it. It's very, very cute and comfortable and can go with any outfits. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And again, I apologize for, not recording a video in a while because my camera broke and I had house guests and I just wasn't in the mood to get recordings, but I am going to be picking back up. Last time I did promise a skincare video, so I will make sure to do that next. So I most likely will record that this weekend and post it early next week. So make sure that you subscribe and you click the little bell so that you can be alerted when I do post my videos to keep you guys in tune. I try to keep it interesting. And if you want to see anything or have any other questions, make sure you leave it in the comment box. All right, thanks for watching. Hey everybody out there, don't mind my bare face. I've been doing my hair on and off for the past 2 days. I wanted to do the goddess locks inspired by the Megan Good look. She does have a lighter blonde in her hair. I think the gold number 27 goes better with me. So I just wanted to show you guys how it's easily done. So what I do is I get some type of curly crochet bulk hair. This is the Ripple Wave. Shoot, God, I can't think of what the name is. Ripple Wave. I'll put it in the description box. I forgot who makes this, but I think it's Ripple Wave curl pattern. So what I did is I just grabbed about this much. Oops, got a little tangled. Grab about this much of that hair out of that bundle. And then I get some of the Marley hair, and I'm using the Marley braid twin. But obviously this is a number 27. So let me get a piece of it out the bulk. I get a piece of this, and what I do, because I don't want them to be too fat, if you wanted fatter ones, then you can use just one, or you can double it up, depending on how fat you want your goddess locks or faux locks. And what I do is I kind of rub my fingers through here to kind of loosen it up, and then I separate it in half. Let's do it in half. Okay, just like that. So now that I have the Ripple Wave, Ripple Curl, or whatever it's called, I'll definitely put it in the description box. And I have the Marley hair, the splitting that piece in half. What I do is, of course, I moisturize, and of course, this is a lock. Okay, I've been locked for almost 9 months, and so all of my entire head is locked. So what I do is I just grab, braid I braid. All right, so almost to the end. Good enough. All right, so you see I braided down. Looks like I got a piece of the other hair up there. It's fine, don't matter how neat it is, because we're gonna wrap over it. So I just braided down to the end of the lock. So now what you do to do the ombre effect is you get a piece of that Marley hair that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, black or whatever color you want to do your ombre. And to make it stretch, because I got about 105 of these locks on my head, so Lord have mercy on my neck. But what I do is I cut it in 3 pieces because it's long enough. This is 22 inches. So I bend it 3 times evenly. Well, close to evenly at least. And then I just cut it at the folds. Okay. So now you have 3 pieces. All you need is one. One per lock. So I do the crochet method. So what I'm going to do is use my crochet hook, and I get the skinny part, but there is going to be a middle piece that doesn't have either a skinny end or not. You just have to work with it. It's pretty much common sense. Most people know how to crochet. If not, there are videos to teach you how to. Shit, I lost the braid. Okay. So let me go ahead and put the crochet needle through the root of that braid and then just pull that through just like that. See that? You see how I hooked that on? And then I just wrap. Go and wrap around and go downward on the braid. You see that? You just wrap that. Keep it nice and tight, nice and close together. And you just wrap it. Wrap it as you go down. Okay. If you notice that you have any of the gold or whatever color that you're braiding with showing, you can always unwrap it and just do it again. So then what I do is I get a piece of the number 27 Marley hair. I try to go for a medium piece so it won't be too thick and it won't be too fat, and you don't want it to be too skinny because you want it to be able to actually cover the braid. So then at this point, you see I'm still holding on to this piece of black hair that I finished twisting. I just kind of move that downward, keep my fingers on it to keep it in place. Place this like this on top of that. I go just right above where I stopped on the black part of the black hair part, and then I just start to twist, go around and keep it as close together and as tight as I possibly can to avoid the black showing or it unraveling and looking loose and ugly. So this is just what I do. And I'll give you guys a more close-up as to what it's looking like. It doesn't cause much tension on the root. The only part of the tension is the braid. That's why I kind of made the braid loose. You don't have to care about what the braid looks like unless you're trying to do this in like a 2-day phase where you braid your hair first and then the next day you wrap. Well, it's spring break, so I took a couple of days off with my kids. So I figured I may as well get this done for my trip that's scheduled in the next week and a half to Vegas, so I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to squeeze it in during the weekend, and so I can just focus on home. So almost done there, but you see as I'm going down, I keep my hands on the actual lock like so. I got my thumb and my pointer holding the lock. So as I go around it, I'm literally kind of just moving my hand down as I wrap. Now with this being a longer goddess lock, and depending on how I want it, I could just end it here and let, you know, and then I can do my cutting of the extra hair. But I kind of made them kind of look the same. I couldn't think of the word. But uniform. So for the majority of them, so what I'm doing now, because I got so, almost went ahead of myself, because this is the piece I was wrapping. This piece is already that small. So what I did was I knocked that down and I pulled another piece that was a part of when I had braided it. And now I'm just going to continue to go downward. It's getting thinner. I like mine to look that way. I think it's I don't know, I think it's cute that way, where it kind of goes down into a thinner look. If you don't want it to do that, then you can simply just add another piece like we did before to kind of keep that uniform thickness all the way down. But I actually do prefer it to be thinner at the ends. I think it just looks better. That's just a look I like, but whatever you prefer. If you want it to be thicker, you just go ahead and add another piece up to where it got thinner. You just go ahead and place another piece like we did when we used the gold up at the top, and you'll be all set to go. So now I'm getting closer to the end. You can see the curls that were from that bulk pack. And then based off of this one, I mean, I could stop here. I think I actually am going to just finish it off with this little piece. Sometimes I'll grab another piece from down here because I still have this one here that I can use to wrap, but I'm just going to finish with this piece. Now, as we go down, you actually can wrap upward with that little piece. The smaller it gets, then go back downward to kind of make sure that that stays secure. And then you want to make sure you have your nail glue. Okay, this is Kiss Speed, Maximum Speed nail glue. So you just kind of put the nail glue where the hair is wrapped at that part, and then you just literally rub that lock in between your palms like that. Now, all we're left with is the curl and a little bit of that Marley hair. So what you do is you grab your scissors and you put that Marley hair in between them, snip it off. Any extra looking scraggly pieces, cut them off. But there we go. So that is the goddess lock, the ombre goddess lock. So we are all done. I can finally relax and enjoy the rest of my day off because I have to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with this look. It will loosen up within the next few days. It's not that bad when it comes to the tightness. I'm sure most women are used to a little bit of pain with the beauty, but it definitely is not going to take my edges out. As you can see, it's room for it to move around. That's why I like the crochet method. I'm going to do my edges if I decide to go anywhere. But at this point, I don't think I'm going anywhere today. I'm just kicking it with the kids until my husband gets off of work. But if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave it in the comment box. My email should also be in the description box as well if you need to reach me. Feel free to do that for business inquiries only. But yeah, this is it. I mean, you see they're all in there. I'm going to turn around and give you guys somewhat of a view. But yeah, it's all done. So it's nice and long waist length. All right. Okay. Well, all right, y'all. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in and being patient with me. I did break my camera, so I had to get another one, and then I got lazy and we had house guests, so I just couldn't bring myself to get to these videos. But I'm sorry the video was so long. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that you all be blessed and enjoy your spring break.